Welcome back, everyone. It would be a miracle if we get through this interview, I'll tell you right now. In a minute, you'll know why. But even a casual viewer of Look TV or looktvonline.com knows that I'm a car junkie. I have a particular affection for cars that perform well. And right here in Saratoga, there's a crown jewel of a museum that is gaining national recognition and attention. And joining me today is a buddy of mine who just so happens to become the executive director of the museum about 3 months ago, Jim Letts. Welcome, Jim.
Hi, Jesse.
How you doing?
Great. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, you're welcome. First, congratulations.
Great. Thank you very much.
You know, to those of us that sometimes referred to as gearheads or whatever, but those of us that love cars, and I've loved them ever since I was a kid, the fact that we've got the museum right here in our backyard is really just a gift. Now, the museum in its short life has really started to gain national attention. What's going on?
Well, some of the things that we've had recently, we had the Sam Posey Gala, and Sam Posey grew up at Lime Rock, a professional racing career there, raced in Europe. He's in the Hall of Fame. We had him in recently. When we brought him in, it brought all the other national figures in to honor him. We actually had people from different stations, NBC, ABC, across the United States send in video, giving him accolades. So really an impressive thing, almost like if you were watching the NFL, you would get, you know, somebody who was in the Hall of Fame of the NFL as compared to Sam Posey. So we've had a number of these individuals at the museum, which raises the level of it.
Yeah, you know, car collection over the years, especially in the last 10 years, and just the appreciation for the automobile as a work of art has really broadened the audience, right? It used to be, you know, that sort of nicknamed gearheads, right? You know, oh, the car guys are going to come, don't worry about it. But you go to any one of the lawn shows now, you go to the concourse events, right. You're seeing a much broader base of people. You're seeing families, you're seeing, you know, couples, and people that really appreciate the history of the car and also some of just the unique art involved in making these cars.
You know, everybody can relate to a car because everybody drives one, has been in one. Those people who might be our age, you know, we can remember growing up in the 50s and 60s when we had the old station wagons. And when you see some of those things, and even going back further in time, everybody just all of a sudden becomes like, wow, isn't that interesting? And it's almost like a piece of art, but everybody can relate to cars. And the further you get back, the interest in, you know, the design and everything and the evolution, it just cuts across all the lines. I was surprised when I got the job how many old friends called me up and said, hey, can I drive one of the old cars? Do you ever do that?
Bet.
And I was like, you know, and you know, we take them out, we exercise them once in a while, and it's a lot of work to get them off the lift and get them down and everything. But the number of people that reached out to me to say, wow, what a cool thing, you're with the Automobile Museum, and how many folks like yourself. I've known you for years, and all of a sudden I find out you're interested in cars. Never knew it before until I got this job. So you, along with a lot of other people, have come forward.
I bet. The Automobile Museum, by the way, is located right in Saratoga State Park, right near SPAC, in what was formerly the bottling plant. And when they renovated that building, they had to put an elevator in so they could get the cars up to the second floor and whatever. You have to go there. It's really time well spent, but it's fun and it's interesting, and you learn something as well. Give you an idea what they're doing. Hemmings, which is the Bible of the automotive world, really. Right. Hemmings has been doing their national show, one of their national shows there, every fall, and that's coming back again this year.
Right.
And as a result of really drawing things like Hemmings and whatever, wasn't it USA Today that said that now Saratoga is one of the top 10 shows in the country?
They're doing a rating system right now, and right now we are in the top 10. Hopefully we stay there, but the fact that we're even being mentioned as one of the top 10 car shows in the entire country, when you think about all the car shows there are, it's really very impressive. So the final numbers aren't out yet on that, but the fact that we're in the running is impressive.
Just this last weekend, BMW did, they've been there plenty of times, BMW, did their show. I mean, did they bring water rafts this weekend? What was the show like in the dead rain?
You know, people were fantastic. People came out with umbrellas, and we were amazed at the size of the crowd. We had about 130, 140 BMWs. So that happened right in front of the museum because it was a lawn show. And it's amazing. You don't realize how many cars we can fit around. But everybody loves BMW, and you walk around and you see all the different years, and you always get the surprise of like, I never knew that model was made, or somebody did something to modify a model, which is always very interesting.
Yeah, BMWs in particular, where there was an art movement where they were taking the BMWs, and many national, internationally known artists were painting them. Just some very trick stuff. Look, there's so many things going on at the museum that we've got to send you to the website, which is SaratogaAutomuseum.org.
Yep.
Okay, SaratogaAutomuseum.org. And the reason I'm saying that is just about every single weekend there is something going on. The lawn shows are fantastic. And as a lot of people will tell you, there are people that go to look at the parking lot of the people who go to look at the show because their cars are interesting. It's a vicious cycle, if you know what I mean. But, you know, to expose your children to it, to bring a friend, it's just really remarkable. And like I said, SaratogaAutomuseum.org will tell you about all the lawn shows. I do want to mention a couple of things. Jaguar is going to have a show.
Coming up in a few weeks.
Good. Okay. Tesla has been and doing some test driving.
Has been in twice, and we'll be doing another test drive coming up soon. And again, all on our website, so you can just go on, take a look, and see what you're interested in.
Now, the Maserati was there, and when we're saying the test drives is that the local representatives for some of these really great brands like Porsche, hello Christian, is they'll bring the cars there, and you can test drive them there, look at them, actually put your hands on them, right?
Right.
Oh my God, that's so amazing. And then something to look forward in September when Ferrari, wine, and food get together. Now there's a trio for you.
Yeah, we're having another car show on the lawn with the Wine and Food Festival, and there will be Ferrari's going to be there actually showing cars and selling cars right in the lawn and having that. Plus, we'll have all the old vintage cars there. So it's a great mixture if you're going to the Wine and Food to come off to the side, take a look at the car show, go back to Wine and Food, come back over.
I love it. Oh, Jim, there's so much to talk about. We're going to have you back again before the fall because you got a couple of big events going on in the fall, and we want to cover those. Congratulations again on becoming executive director. Big dog.
Thanks.
Time for a scotch?
I don't know.
You don't know?
It's a little early.
And please go to SaratogaAuto.org and you'll learn more about what we're talking about. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you very much.
See this interview again. You can head to our website, looktvonline.com.